almost 7 years I should budget ki discussion ji yaujare sir na sigi train chi sum yeng ko matamda I call this budget a copy paste budget honorable senior member am thambirame a squeeze and anemic budget karigino high matam sir it's stable without proper exercise and proper evaluation hanagi train se yenga ka lakhu matam da I will give you the example sir hanagi train se yenga ka lakhu matam da sahi mari manga gi train se lakhu matam da figure ji khara khara change tawba figure ji khara khara change tawba adu natana akoi masi gi budget sida anouba karim to uba phangdo aduna ina copy paste budget ana sir hari se masima ai gi personal view ni sir and then budget sida every single time budget sida yengma matam da sir akoi gi schemes in laibising si budget estimate di xyz numbers na hapa the revised budget lakon hengat pa but when it comes to the actual terms actual number lakon matam di it comes down drastically almost half the hena tawa mayam ji yawri tangkhai hena handaba mayam ji yawri bas sir sina akoi gi high budget say every single time every single budget discussion budget say realistic oide realistic ohensi so that our government in the center manipur se ware habse khangansi realistic ohensi habse sir ai thamaga matam gi thamaga dum lakpani our honorable chief minister akoi gi finance portfolio paibiriba in his speech sir thamgi that our state has been affected by the unrest hujiki lariba unrest na revenue collection da adagi sina expenditure henkal hanba on security and relief operation inflation difficulties in movements of goods and services sina akoi gi budget si akoi gi sida akoi gi effect we had na sir honorable cm na thongre but on the other side sir aina thamjaning bje sir akoi 2000 figure 2022 23 gi RE yengma matam da aduga 2024 25 ki BE yengma matam da sir akoi sigi figure sita 20 to 24 ki RE dana sir akoi gi 45,145 crore lays aduga 24 25 ki budget estimate da 49,307 crore lays honorable leader of the house honorable CM gi speech to the akoi budget akoi gi state see it's affected by what's going on today na sir mana thambiri ba sir adubu budget ki estimate study sir yam henkal sir it's almost 9.1% growth is there sir aduna masimba aigi view ni go sir masiguma unrealistic over akoigi growth sir akoina center da utpatar manipur is doing well moi da kari pibe gi dakar kai leri ge haibagi question number la oidra sir sikatane sir I may be wrong but maybe akoigi treasury bench tagi masi clarification pibi rakani haina sir I thaje example namakatang sir aina budget sida aina happening is sir household consumption expenditure survey government of India na conduct of a survey mada akoi India gi population je sir India gi population gi unorganized sector sida the bottom 50% of the population owns the 3% of the nation's wealth sir aduga 13% income lupa chama phangmada lupa 100 se 50% of the population sina 13% income kada phangeba sir and those people who are living in the rural areas including manipur yorganiko rural area da laiba mayam sing sigi akoi gi unorganized sector da akoi gi salary chang naina phangdaba haitare no mu chara ta laga chaba kangu sing se what they found out is that their monthly income is around 3,500. And then urban labina around 4,500 monthly incomes. Those who are working in the unorganized sector. Sir, recently, everywhere the inflation rate is state. Manipur is the highest in the entire country. It may be an artificial inflation at the moment, but it's been there for more than a year now. 10% inflation has it. It's nowhere in the country, sir. Other sir, 10% inflation labor state. As you can see also, sir, Hojiki Lariba, Manipur Lariba, street vendor mayam, as I honorable member Kanazu Tambira, street vendor mayam, Pamaiba mayam, Toriba mayam Singze, Upai Electaba the Pama in here, sir. 3,500 Karatan, but then the highest inflation labor state, sir. Masigi provision, Masigi roadmap, sir. See budget to the happy drift, no, have something, sir. This is my first question, sir. Ani Subada, our MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises, they are the backbone of our business communities. Business Manipur later, either it is in tourism sector, either it is in healthcare, either it is in every sector related mayam sing say production sector related mayam sing say, sir, they have suffered like anything in their entire career. Once they got hit by COVID, after they're getting hit by this unrest, problems sing sir, sir, aduna Mokoigi MSMEs mayam sing sigi kari paikat pigadagi have a government in a specific way but masigi budget sida yabu mogi relief habitar tabak piba have a government and loy people community sigumba mayam sing sigi mayam tabak piba private sector the pirko mayam pirkadurni if we don't relieve them, if we don't give them mokoin pambakra koi budget sida happy dragadi kamaina moi survive to wani kamaina moi tabak pigan sir, yes, budget estimate that under natural calamities talk about mayam sida sing sigi akoi karadi ui akoi kenogi relief and disaster management gi akoi section da. But sir, aina taja bada aidi khangja de ahal laman sing mayam da hangjabani bazar da Imphal mayon da Sumaina ising saw this is the first time in the history of Manipur. Bazar gi dukan mayam sing si khu yonam my first floor book the loy ground floor tum loy punamak thumba pochai punamak mangi it is estimated somewhere around 500 to 1,000 crore losses never just there. And then Honorable CM Nadi Nahan Thambiki Akoi Manipur da history da tin hailstorm taba matamda kudak ta piba kudak ta kano tawbirang bani sir adubu aina thamjaning mali sir akhoi NDRF ki through da akhoi fully damaged hujik piris di interim relief ha bagi relief mali sir fully damaged houses the 1,60,000 p bagi adum bagi provision lai hai partially damaged the certain person aduga Sumaina gradually my category may am the Toroga, my ama demand to be Madugi figures, sir. I may be wrong, sir, but Maduma, I Treasury Bench Tagi, Honorable Leader of the House Tagi, Madumatang, sir. I Kanging, sir. Sir Duga Quigi budget sida, I can see a growing debt burden. As our honorable colleagues, some of our colleagues had rightly pointed out. Borrowings, sir. Borrowings, sir, 2022-23 the revised estimate 16,158 crore le number 15,000 something crore da actual lakre sir aduga tai pathok chadragasu we are expecting we are ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ budget estimate handaki budget estimate sida around 17,000 crores adu akoi honorable leader of the house nadi akoi room ama leibadagi criteria ama leibadagi masi yadana hekta puba yade handai thambirakani sir adubu akoina darkar leiragadi sir puraga loan loroga tawba haise sir pamanate any government pamanate sir adubu future generation da akoi si yamna achouba burden nama oigadrana yes there is a term called financial responsibility and budget management fiscal responsibility in a sir palamise terms ida palamise even if there is covid ki matamda hana 2 point something % leramde covid matamda akoi loan khra hena pudradi yaroi hena central government gi ayaba yorgani ko percentage khra hengat khre adugi matungda amuk khara amuk henkale adu sir henkala abnina borrowing capacity borrowing kainosi masing si sir yamna henkale hebra sir henkala gadi any government lakpa khudingi instead of government gi atop central government gi khoi schemes atai natana central government gi sponsored schemes atai da focus tawdana khoina loan oina loina puraga leiragani hai taragadi sir aina loina pui hana government sida ai blame tawjabagi wanate our future will haunt us noina tawbira misi kari no haina sir si sir thamakani sir aduna akhoi sida yengjaba matamda aina ngasa haiju sir hana akhoi gi sida ahan bada sir revenue receipts adum yengase sir revenue phangmani ko sir revenue receipts ta yengsi 2022 da 25,000 crore something phangane na sir khoi pare 15,000 crore something ne sir gaps sir yengbi over revenues adadagi aduga akhoi handaki budget estimate da 27,000 crore sir capital receipts da sina akhoi loan akhoi gi capital receipts da phangada open market borrowing hairo ways and means from RBI da hairo sir RE da sir sida dum nemhalli ba sir aduna sida capital receipts na nemhalli revenue receipts to wanghalle capital outlay si aina understand tawjabada koi gi construction toriba sari ba kholiba mayam sing sigi mali capital outlay da sir revised estimate 2022-23 ge da 8,500 crore lebina 3,400 crore ne sir 100 is sir aduga mamangi sahi gi dana mamangi sahi gi da mamangi sahi gi dana 2021-22 da 5,526 crore lebina actual da 3,253 crore live sir aduna aina ngasai haijagibido adum budget ti semda yadana numbers in option ba aduga tabat saruk ti sungai si dum tarak sir hujiksu capital outlay da 8,616 thambiri sir masiju id normally akoina state ki revenue expenditure sida capital expenditure da 100 is sir in my point of view revenue expenditure sida pida yadaba salary pensions and other unavoidable expenses mayam ma tholak padagi capital expenditure sida sir tarakpra haina sir ai khanjai sir aduga makha tarku matamda when you look at akoi gi revenue sida haitare expenditure mayam sida sir mayam henkalagasu akoi gi revenue sida if you look at our state owned tax GST yorokadorigo sir revised estimate da 2022-23 da 2,500 phangane na sir pabirami actual da phangisina 1,867 and this time also we are expecting to get 2,470 adu sir sige figure se actual da 2023 da 1,867 phangi adu hujik 2,470 phangi se sir I can guarantee here that see almost tangkai gi sang da sir handagani because akoi GST collection je handaki thoiba hujiki lairiba situation jina district kayam da su sir ai phajana khomanga mangba do mande and different GST are routing through different akoi gi district in lakpa akoi gi ato district in lakpa GST se ato pa state ki through da route torga la ai haibagi sir indication amasu sir adum phange aduna si gi manggadriba GST se see this is our own tax revenue, state's own tax revenue. This is our state's revenue, sir. Sigi manga the revenue say, how will you cop it up? Hi, Basi, Masi, Honorable Leader of the House, Finance in charge na, Masi Amutang, Thambina ba Haidana, sir. I Thamzage, sir. Sir, the gi, Quigi, Lady Bob, Masai. FRBM gi sir tham gi bidu da sir aina ongtang thamjaning bise akhoi GDP growth se sir we are showing at around somewhere around 9.1 something growth se parliament gi debate amada sir mayam na thamna gi ni parliament da GDP deflator hainam lei sir GDP deflator si akhoi GDP hotpa matam da growth hotpa matam da sir sinaba term amani sir it measures GDP deflator is a measure of inflation in the means of price of goods and services produced within a country including exported group aduna GDP deflator is 1.7 the p have sir GDP deflator is akhoi goods and services si akhoi measure tauna bane nominal GDP adagi real GDP this sir GSDP or state ki or si di hot pa the line names GDP deflator sida akhoi parliament the nation gi oina debate tauna pani ko sir sida have say GDP deflator sida wholesale akhoi wholesale da yon ba pot se sigi inflation je 3.4 ada government na central government na paramina GDP deflator is 1.7 the parameba sir aduga wholesale inflation the lermi sir 3.4 adagi akhoi CPI inflation is sir 5.1 sir adumina food inflation is sir 9.4 average hoto about sir sidi 1.7 ta de sir aduna akhoi growth se 7% growth lay akhoi India gi nation gi oina 8% growth lay na haije sir masi chumoi experts in haida it's around 4 to 5% sir admine high aduna akhoi state ki su growth se 9-10% chatle 8% chatle na high sir India gi book sigi phibam sida leirabsina akhoina state ki di sir kamaina khoi kaino togani haidna sir ai thamjaning mani sir adagi point amani khatang department amani khatang sir ai thamjage sir hujik yam warba matam sidadi what economists tell us is that state amase yamna warba matam dadi magi poorest to the poor sida inflation yam wango matam dadi you inject money to the poorest of the poor aduna ne sida akhoi mayamna alai sing the farmers sing the akhoi prime minister Modi ji gi scheme lay farmer gi paisa pi kaino tor gi chahi kuding gi akhoi gi paisa pi gi scheme lay pa kisan gi kari gi lay mayam sing sir you inject money to the poorest sir aduna ai chahi kuding gi su putho ga laksabani Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Guarantee Act manerga haina sir lay se sir aduna akhoi khungangi lamda chingi lamda awa lariba mayam sing se direct benefit transfer phangnaba ai honorable minister su laibiradi phagadongni tabiramane na khanjai honorable minister chik laibir present minister mamang da pabiramba mamang gi minister mokhoi pairing ai matam da gisu ai sigi august house da taga laksagi bane honorable minister de la pariba lengaki honorable leader of the house su kan hona birangani any FMS satna na bahaina finally chatnare sir finally chatnare but any FMS satna bagi aphabam lay phatam lay direct benefit transfer ni tarok toise suriba job card holders in the direct benefit transfer ni suriba material component ji direct benefit transfer ni tarok toise but you will get phajana suragadi every 15 to 20 days nang paisa phangane up to 100 days atopa state khade 100 days hen basu yawe sir masi phangadur se if our state do not give his share in time state ki share se matam chana pidragadi UC lokthokpada UC lobada sir masi akhoi matam chana phangdabagi indication ji karigino si sum yengma matam da sir mamangi actual da budget estimate ta adagi revised ta mayamda sum yengma matam da sir actual da loina mak adum handare budget estimate 23-24 da yengma matam da 2,194 crore hangane estimate to was merely revised estimate 7,009 katatare see akoina matam chad na UCP hogdaba matam chana state share thado ogdaba ginena ai personal point of view dadi sir sumana layna sir ai thase next 100 days for matam da it's almost around 4,500 crore 4,500 crore gumba poorest to the poor da chat payaba MG NREs ki fund je handa ki budget estimate sida akhoi 1,151 crore kata da sir masida tar claims aduna sigumba poorest to the poor sat kadoba khoi gi warba matam sida awana mayam da IDB oina lariba person sing sigisu special job card hena sir mogi saribni government na piriba stipend kharaga piriba adugi mathakta siju moida phangjagadoribni if we talk in terms of IDBs aduna sir sigumba mayam sing se sir masi muktang honorable leader of the house na masi yamna kupna yengsel haningi haiduna sir ai thamjage aduna masigi budget sida GSDP wangi se hoi ID masi official singna finance paibiriba official mayam singna loan hena lowa yana bra wangali bra si khatani sir aina mayam da sida aina thangachani mu sir sir roi bita honorable leader of the house in charge of finance na magi budget speech ta thambiki sir madudi India will become a third largest economy in the world haina sir madu su honasi but irrespective of whoever the government is because of the size of our economy because of our population India will definitely become the third largest economy very soon in this coming 4 or 5 years akhoi population sina akhoi young population akhoi growth in the economy sina irrespective of whosoever's government party or any XYZ party sir but let's talk about akhoi per capita GDP sir per capita income hai sigi GDP sigi sir let's talk about it let's focus on that how our people how our citizens are surviving koi kamaini hingi ge hai sir masida oina focus to honjaninge sir idi honorable leader of the house sir thambi give sir per capita income yengba matamda India stands at 142 in the current global rank sir per capita GDP the sir focus to say akhoi gi aina habet thidok chaba matamda per capita GDP of India se see 2,600 layers. $2,600. It's somewhere around lakh amaga 70-80 rupees ki chang sir. Aduga recently akoina overtake tawre hariba countries in habitare countries in akoigi economy da UK yangbiu $47,000 Italy when recently Indiana overtake tawribni $37,000 per annually Brazil relatively India ga manaba country ni is around $10,000 annually per capita income sir aduna when yengu matamda GDP growth se 2004 dagina 2014 bu yengu matamda India's GDP growth grew by a total of 183% sir And between 2014 and 2023, India's GDP growth is 83%. So further, supposedly if we become a third largest economy in the country, third largest economy, sir, compared to the first and the second, 27, 28, Swaida, the third largest economy, US ka, akoigi, kano se, India ki GDP se, si gap se, US ka, saruk taruk thok pagi ama, $26 trillion ki gap lagane sir. Second largest economy will obviously be China. I know, see 2027, 28 adugi reading niko sir. I know pathok sir se. India ga China ga 1/5 of China, and the gap will be somewhere around 20 trillion. Sir, I know, in conclusion, what I want to say is that akhoi gi lairiba population sida, akhoi gi lairiba wana lairiba praja mayam sing sida per capita income henkatnaba si hona si akhoi gi mayam lairiba institute mayam, lairiba factories mayam, government gi lairiba machineries mayam, karai da thadasige karai da tausige haiba mayam si yengaga. Let's not just on increasing GDP or increasing whatever it is. Akhoi economy sida kaino taw mayam sing sida budget sida henkalaga sida kari taroga tawbana. Budget sida yengbiba matamda akhoi gi lairiba sotharaga lairiba youth sing, sotharaga lairiba family sing mayam sing sigi per capita income si kaman henkalangana have say. Let's try to reflect that more in our budget. Haiba wahi khrasi thamjaraga, Honorable Speaker, Chairperson Sir na matam khadang pibigadamta ay thank you.